closest friends, my homies, I done took care of everything for them, looked out for them, put them in the game, everything turned on me. Fear is stronger than love. Remember that. That's why I wanted to at that point, because I was like, I'm tired. If I can't live free, if I can't live with the same respect as the next man, I don't want to be here, because God has cursed me to see what life should be like. They said that I couldn't be in pain. I could not feel, I could not be hurt. In my moment of pain, when I was shot 5 times in jail for a crime I didn't commit, they just said anything to assassinate my character. Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. If God wanted me to be this person and be happy here, he wouldn't let me feel so oppressed. He wouldn't let me feel so trampled on. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let me think the things I think. My whole life has been turned around. I lost every job. I lost everything, every opportunity. I can't buy cars, can't get rent, can't get none of that. But I'm still a survivor. You know, I'm still smiling, still signing autographs.
At one point,
I still don't have a high school. Give me breath for 20 more years. I see myself changing the world, or I have to be changed by the world, because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm. This world is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, gimme. Push. Step, crush. That's how it all is. If you're not dark inside and you come to this world, it'll turn you dark. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you really have sunshine in you, it's not good to play in the dark. It's just going to extinguish your fire. I feel like I can represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. When I was out there by myself, I did believe at one point, up until I got shot, that no black person would ever shoot me. You know, I didn't have to fear my own community. I represent them. I'm their ambassador to the world. They would never harm me. They would never rob me. They would never do me wrong. But as proven by this false charge, as proven by the gunshots, as proven by a lot of the comments you read in the news and in the media, that's not true. Right now, where I'm at, the world is harsh. And I just don't got no beautiful stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be getting them ready. Because that's why I think I messed up. If somebody would have grabbed me, pulled me to the side and been like, look, Tupac, as soon as you step out here, they're gonna be at you. If somebody would have explained it to me, I wouldn't have took the same mistakes. But I made those mistakes. And that was my job, to stop somebody else from making those same mistakes. We've been having traumatic nights always. I want to get away from it a lot. I tried to get away from it, but you can't. That's what they taught me. The streets didn't teach me that thug life can never die. The world taught me that. I thought I could retire and move on. When I moved on to the so-called real world, the civilized world, these motherfuckers is worse than the in the streets. It's okay for us to live in the dirt, in the gutter. I wanted to go to college. I went to school all the way and was ready to go to college. The only thing that stopped me was money. All the kids in my school was writing applications to go to college. I didn't have no lights and no electricity. I know a lot. In this hotel room, they have food every day. And I'm knocking on the door every day to eat. And they open the door. Let me see the party. Let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. But they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, and you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? But they got this cool way, made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're gonna have more stars coming from the ghetto, but they're gonna all move this way. We live in hell. We live in the gut. It's stronger than love. All the love I gave didn't mean nothing when it came to fear. So it's all good. But I'm a soldier, I always survive. I'll constantly come back. You know what I mean? Only thing that can keep me is death. That's the only thing that'll ever stop me is death. And even then, my music will live forever. I'm known as patience for anybody that doubts me. None, at all. It's too hard out here. You know what I'm saying? If my people don't stand up for me, who is? I understand these white folks looking at me like that because they don't know me. They didn't hear keep your head up. That ain't no fluke. You know, keep your head up ain't no goddamn come up. I didn't do that for to be smiling in my face to say, oh, he's cool. I did that from my heart. So that if they do try to put a rape charge on me, my sisters could say he ain't about that. Now, if my sisters can't say that, you won't hear another keep your head up out my mouth. You understand me? I have no patience for anybody who are like all one-sided. But I'm an actor and I was a poet, so I felt like if my story is to be believable, I have to tell the multifaceted nature of a human being. Humans are not just good and bad, black and white. They're compassionate at times. They're man can be violent. He can be made to be violent at times, or he can be peaceful at times. A man can think. He can be pensive and thoughtful at times, and he can be reactionary at times. And I wanted to show that. I wanted to show the different sides of human beings, and more specifically, young black males, and the environment that I grew up in.
Revived him 3 times, and that every time they revived him, he just went back, and I asked him to leave him alone and to let him go. I really felt it was important for Tupac, who fought so hard to have a free spirit. I felt it was important for his spirit to be allowed to be free, you know? And so I rejoiced with him, and with the release of his spirit. I rejoiced then, and I rejoice now when I'm not crying.